All right, let's talk about continuous glucose monitors, or if you put it right side up, I'm going to actually put this on and demonstrate how to do that and prove to you that it's not that painful or complicated. But it is birthday month. If you didn't see my announcement yesterday on day 1, July 1st, at the end of the month, July 30th, I'm going to be 2% less body fat. And I challenge anybody and everybody who wants to come along for the ride to join me. So I'm taking out the CGM. It comes in this box. So I get mine from Levels Health. You don't have to be a diabetic to get a prescription, but you do need a prescription. So Casey Means, who is now famous with being part of the Trump administration's Health and Human Services organization. Hopefully that's not a bad negative thing. It is what it is. But she's a champion for metabolic health. And with Levels Health, you get access to the Levels Health app. And what's really cool about this is that you literally can take pictures of your food, and it uses AI to come up with a real good approximation of what you just ate or drank, and it makes it easier to kind of stay on top of your calories. So why would I use a CGM? First, everybody reacts to foods differently, and you're going to want to avoid those big blood sugar spikes. So some people can eat a food and another person eat the same food, and their blood sugar response can be different. There should be correlations if the conditions are the same, but this is going to help you understand how your body reacts to food. So I always say what gets measured gets managed, and if you don't know what the food you're eating is doing to your blood sugar, and then also, therefore, your insulin, you're missing out on an opportunity to understand. So I have a lot of clients that I recommend do this for a month and see what they can learn. And also, it kind of helps them really hone in their nutrition. So let's put this on. You might be able to see the needle in there. It's about probably a 1/4 inch long, but it's paper thin or very small needle. And then all you do is put it on the back of your arm. I like to put it actually on my stomach. I don't have a lot of fat on the arm, as you can see. I'm not trying to show off or anything, but without the fat, the needle is supposed to be in fat. And what happens, it goes in the muscle, and you can feel it, kind of starts burning, and it also affects the blood sugar results. So I'm going to back up, tilt this down a little bit, and show you where I like to put it. And it's right here on my abdomen, where I definitely have some fat that I'm going to be trying to lose this month. So I'm going to pop it right in here. It's got a little trigger. You just clean and prepare the area where I just took a shower, so it's clean. And I'm going to stick it right in there. I'm going to push the button. It's going to make a noise. And you just make sure it's set there. And you can see now it's on there. So I have a athletic tape that Levels gives me to put over that, just as an extra security blanket to protect it from getting knocked off or rubbed off. But in the box itself, Dexcom also gives you a protective covering to put on there. And then once I do that, and after I get off here, I'm going to basically sync it with the Dexcom G7 app, which integrates with the Levels Health app to kind of keep all this information organized. So for those of you that are curious, you can get them from different companies, but big fan of Levels Health, actually an investor in Levels Health, which was before all this stuff happened with Casey and Callie Means. So good company, and with the AI tools in the app, you can really learn a lot. So if you've never done it, I would highly recommend it for 30 days at least. I've done it when I was creating Nutrition Made Simple, my nutrition program. That's basically a protein plus or carnivore plus. It's higher protein and the plus is low oxalate vegetables, and you put those in sequence. And then if you have a starch, fruit, or a treat, or something that is high glycemic after that, I can prove with 12 months of data that your blood sugar won't spike versus eating naked carbs. If you eat those treats on an empty stomach, you're setting yourself up for failure because your blood sugar is going to go up really quickly. Your body's going to overproduce insulin. And when that happens, blood sugar crashes, you get hungry, you get irritable, you get brain fog. That's what we're trying to avoid. Have a nice level blood sugar response throughout the day. And if you stay with me for this month, I'm going to show you how the sequencing strategy works. I'll show you some blood sugar numbers. So follow along with me for the rest of the month. If you want to accept the challenge, you can put in the comments strong as young. That's the hashtag that I'll be using for this month. I turned 57 on July 30th. I'll have my annual workout challenge. I'll live stream that, and I'll give you more information as we get closer, but I'm going to be starting to prepare for that. But the challenge is, if you have a goal, a health goal you've been trying to accomplish, and maybe you just kind of just putzing around with it, I'm going to challenge myself, or I have challenged myself yesterday, made it public. That's a big thing to do. Make your challenge public to somebody besides yourself. And what I did is going to be, I'm going to try to get down to 190 where I like to be, and lose 2% body fat from where I'm at. That puts me just under 10% where I like to be. And that's according to the InBody 570 for all you technophiles out there, which is probably about 4% less than I would be on a DEXA. But anyway, that's what I use as my measuring tool. And those of you that are watching me around the country, you can look up or Google or ChatGPT InBody 570 scans in my area. And a lot of companies will do that for a charge like we do. And you can go get your scan done. Or you can go search for a DEXA center. And I paid $99 to get a DEXA scan. And that's kind of the gold standard. You also get your bone density and a bunch of other information that you may be interested in. So hopefully you guys learned a lot. But just to recap, I have my Dexcom G7 CGM continuous glucose monitor installed. That'll give me 2 weeks of data, and then I'll put on the other one for the second 2 weeks of the month. It's going to help me, but more importantly, if you decide to use it, it helps you fine-tune your meals, understand your metabolic footprint, and prove, if you follow my nutrition strategies, that protein plus sequencing with your starches, fruits, and treats after a protein and vegetable will dramatically change how you feel, how your body fat is stored or burned, and your metabolic footprint. And so far, I have several clients, including my wife, that have gone through comprehensive cardiovascular blood tests. And this nutrition plan also has a pretty profound effect on those blood lipid markers. So just finished one just now, and the health coach that reviewed the data with my client was like, whoa, this is one of the best profiles I've ever seen. And that's inflammatory markers like C-reactive protein, lipids, ApoB, LP(a), LDL, HDL, and fasting insulin as a metabolic marker. So he is solid. So from multiple clients and myself, I know this process works for functional health and longevity. So anyway, that's today's video. Follow along with me for the rest of the month. You'll learn something, I hope. And give me a shout out, some encouragement along the way. And hopefully we'll build up a nice big following here on Facebook, on YouTube, and LinkedIn. So if you know anybody that's in the local area and you're looking for a place to get healthy, we cater to 40 plus, helping them, not exclusively. If you're not over 40, we still would love to have you, but our niche is helping 40 plus get healthy, get strong, reverse aging, and prepare for that second half of life to make it better than the first. So that's our mission at Triumph. And if you're local, hit us up. If you're not local, I do virtual consulting as well. You can jump on our website, triumphfitness.com, and book a free consultation. I spell Triumph with a Y because the Y in Triumph is you. And I believe strong and young, and exercise is the magic pill, which is the title of my book. So y'all take care. See you tomorrow, and let's get healthy in this month of July. And we'll catch you next time. Coach Matt out.